Rubber guard week 2.
So, troubleshooting a few things. If I'm having a lot of trouble getting his hand to the mat, every time I start to try to zombie, he just fights and he keeps pummeling back. This can be a problem. There's a lot of stuff that we just went over that you won't be able to do without getting this hand to the mat. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to transition over to a different position. I'm going to transition over to the meat hook. I'm going to take my hand that's not doing anything and I'm going to reach over his head and I want to reach over my own shin and start to put my hand into his armpit. Now that my hand is in his armpit, it should be a little bit harder for him to move around. Again, this isn't foolproof, but this is a good spot to be. Now, because I've got control of this here, I can probably start to work to control his arm a little bit. First position we're going for the meat hook is I'm going to pull my knee through here. I can hook up my shin to his bicep if I feel like I need it, and that's a little bit closer to the pyramid position. If I feel like I'm good enough, I'll just pull it all the way through. Once I pull this all the way through, I'm going to start to let go of my meat hook position and start to grab my shin bone here that's going across into the triangle. Bringing my hips over so I can stare into his ear hole, close down my triangle and squeeze. You probably won't have to fight to get that arm across because that should be a tight enough triangle. Once again, I've broken him down here. I can't get his hand to the mat. He's real tight there. I'm going to reach over here and I'm going to grab this meat hook position. You might have to start here at the trap area and then find the armpit. Some guys are strong, they won't let it happen right away. Another option to get that leg through is to pull it down this way and then start pulling that away. But we need to get control of this wrist. Pull this knee through, shin bone against the bicep if we need it. Kick it through, let go of the meat hook, grab the shin, connect the triangle, hips up, and squeeze for the finish. Another option if I'm having trouble getting his hand to the mat, when I go over to my meat hook position here, is I will start to control his head here, and I will bring my foot over, and connect for my omoplata, or my gogoplata right here. Once I have this gogoplata connected, it's the same series we went over before. I can go here and push for the locoplata if he's resisting me. This isn't going to be as strong because his hand isn't trapped to the mat, so he's got both hands and he can get involved in this process here. But you still have him trapped for a moment as you push up. So if I manage to get his arm trapped to the mat here and I'm hugging this knee here, but now I'm having trouble clearing the neck, he's really strong and he's driving in here. Even if I'm in the double bag position, he's still really strong and he's not allowing it. Once again, I'm going to go back to my meat hook position here. Once I've got this meat hook position here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to sit up here with my position, and I need to be up. I can't have my back on the mat for this next submission. I'm holding onto this meat hook, and right here, this is my post that's keeping me pushed up. Now I'm going to take my post hand and I'm going to wrap it around my foot, and I'm going to go in to his neck here, and I'm going to be hugging my knee here as I pull him into a guillotine and I catch the tap. With this, if you can get that S grip, that's great. If you settle for the OK grip, that's cool. Check out Ben Ennie's video for the OK grip. I'm not going through that. Once more. I have his arm trapped to the mat, but he's really strong and I can't clear his neck no matter what I do. I'm going to settle for that. I'm going to let go of the double bag if I have it, and I'm going to grab a hold of this meat hook position here, and I'm going to hold on to it as I start to bring myself up. You'll probably have to fight a little bit to get up if they're really driving into you. Once you are up here though, wrap your arm around your foot, grab a hold, and boom. Even if he passes your leg over, go ahead and pass me, sir. Oh, I don't want to, I'm going to get choked. The choke is still there. The trick with this is not having the best flexibility possible. A lot of it is in this sitting up position when you have your meat hook.